After losing by just 2 points to the Rams in Week 5, the Seattle Seahawks head down to Southern California for a rematch against the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams are coming off of disappointing losses, the first of the season for LA, who now sit at 8-1.
The Rams are playing great ball, and they're doing it in a variety of ways. They're running the football well. The quarterback is on fire. The receivers are hot. They're protecting them. Defensively, they cause you all kinds of problems. They've got highlight guys all over the field. And so this is a really difficult challenge.
The reigning Offensive Player of the Year running back Todd Gurley continues to be a threat. He leads the league in almost every major rushing category. However, the last time they faced off, he only rushed for 77 yards, but he did find the end zone 3 times.
We felt like we did a really good job against the run for the most part. Outside of if you take away that one fly sweep for like 50-something yards, puts them under 100. So we have to find a way to keep do that. Make them one-dimensional. Find a way to make sure Todd doesn't get into the end zone as many times as he did. And we know we have the recipe to do it, but we have to do it. We can talk about all we want, but if we don't do it on Sunday, then it doesn't mean anything.
Of course, you can't forget about quarterback Jared Goff, who is second in the league in passing yards, and his arsenal of wide receivers.
This group is fantastic. All 3 guys got almost 40 catches, or I think Cup's got 37 catches or whatever, but that's only because he hasn't been playing. And Cooks is 40-something, and Roberts got 51, I think it is. So you don't know where the ball's going. They have great choices, and those guys are fantastic. So add them to the guys we've been seeing. Yeah, we're just kind of getting warmed up. We got a long haul for big-time quarterbacks and receivers.
One big difference for the Seahawks this time around is the return of KJ Wright, and the team is excited to see what he can do against the Rams' high-powered offense.
Huge for us, especially having him back, his mind, his energy, the way he sees the game, the knowledge that he's able to kind of, communicate across the board. Definitely is going to be cool to have him back for this game.
And there's no question he's going to help us. He just understands the principles that are necessary in this game because of the play passes and the things they do. He's extraordinarily equipped to take care of some of those plays that a lot of players aren't able to make. So we're hoping that that'll come through for us, and he'll be a big factor.
The Rams' defense is incredibly stout with Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald, who is second in the league with 10 sacks. The team also recently added yet another former first-round pick in Dante Fowler.
He's a pretty good edge presence, rushing the passer. It gives them another added element in that pass rush. We have some experience against him. I played against him a lot when he was in Jacksonville. He's a talented athlete, so I think as before where guys were so conscious of the inside and stopping the inside, now you have to really focus on that edge as well. So definitely an upgrade on the edge for him.
The Seahawks will look to return to that run game, which was successful against the Rams in the first meeting, racking up 190 yards, which will open up the rest of the offense.
It wasn't one-dimensional, and they couldn't focus on the pass. And, they have a very talented offense. And, most teams, when you get down by a couple of scores, you have to air the ball out a lot, and that's when they pin their ears back. We were in the game the whole time. Just going tit for tat, and they had to be focused on the run game and couldn't quite rush the passer like we wanted to. So that's going to be crucial for us to be able to do that again to be successful.
Well, I think we were playing physical at the point of attack the whole game, and we were able to run the ball really well. We were able to execute our plays. Everything always comes down to execution. It's really that simple. It's kind of the boring answer, but that's really what it is. We were able to fit up on our blocks. Guys were be able to move guys around and get first downs, and so against a very, very good defensive line too, which is not very easy to do. So we have a lot of respect for who these guys are and how they play the game, and but we were able to get some first downs and make some things happen.
One area the Seahawks would like to improve on is fixing the penalties after being flagged for 10 of them last week against the Chargers.
That's something that has to be corrected. I think we have a pretty good team, but it's hard to overcome those kinds of things. And so it's. I don't think it's a mixture of youth. I think it's just, guys getting overly anxious and just getting kind of excited and things like that. But, I don't feel like we'll have that problem again.
You can't give these guys anything, You have to take everything, and everything's important. Every aspect of it. Their kicking game is really good too, and we have great respect for the way that they put that together with all of the varieties of things that they've done over the past and can do now. So there's no room for error.
As I mentioned off the top, the Rams are coming off their first loss of the season. Since head coach Sean McVay took over this team, they have yet to lose back-to-back games. Well, kickoff is set for 1:25 p.m. Pacific. You can watch it live on Cairo 7 or, of course, listen to it on the Seahawks Radio Network.